So I'm Mark, and my wife Allison. We got two little boys, Noah and Oliver. She was so I met somebody at the park today. And I'm like, oh yeah, really? She's a pastor's wife. And in my head I went, here we go. Like, we're gonna try this again. And she said, she gave me a little bit of the conversation that she had with Charity. How, one of the things that stuck out to me that I actually do remember is that we are a group of imperfect people that get together and celebrate Jesus. Something along those lines. And that something about that comment hit me. I said, imperfect people. Man, if that's not a description of me. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's do it. We went in there and we were greeted. He wasn't pushy at all. It was just a huge smile that to me came off fake because it was so genuine, and I wasn't used to somebody that was truly excited to see somebody. We sat through the service, the comments that were made, the idea of, I don't have to believe. You said that too, that if you don't believe, if you're on a journey, if you haven't even started it, you're safe here. We can explore that. Come and talk to us. So that was the initial experience with the well for me, was just trying to figure out how to get in and accepting that I could be safe somewhere even if I didn't believe. Just the desire to want to be part of something. Pain and suffering was what I needed to explore, because that was my challenge with God. How can somebody be there if they allow all these evil things to happen? We got involved with the group at that point, and that was huge. To be able to explore this outside of just hearing what's being said on Sunday. Right off the bat, I started to feel something change inside, and it's not, I didn't feel the power of the Lord come over me, nothing crazy like that, but just this desire to really explore it. I remember when I openly said out loud, I'm an atheist. I don't believe like this. If I did believe, this is why it didn't make sense to me. And not once did I feel judged. Yeah, when every challenge I had some type of explanation to me, some way I could wrestle with it and make sense of it, man, a part of me almost felt more lost, because it's like, okay, what do I do? I remember asking you, Scott, what do I do next? Man, I remember it like it was yesterday. Just be you. Now you believe. Now you have that. Now you have that strength. You have God as a father and somebody to talk to. I didn't struggle with that disbelief anymore. There's still moments of doubt. There's still moments of hardship. Things got harder after I said I believe. Things were pretty good before that, and things got a lot harder. The biggest storm that I've ever had, and my wife has ever had in our life, happened. And my wife's sister died. A freak accident. My wife's sister's gone, and I was close with her. My wife and me have been together since we were 18. I'm 31 now. Her sister's been a big part of our life. I looked to God for strength so heavily. I just kept telling Allison, man, she's in a better place. For whatever reason, she was called home. We got through it, and my wife got through it, and it's the well, and it's God. The well was there in ways that I didn't even know people could be there. And then the next storm hits, and I lose my job. And there goes everything to me that I've worked for. That was it. That was a breaking point for me in my mind. And that's where I know that if it wasn't for faith, if it wasn't for the well, I don't know that I'd be sitting here talking to you right now. We said a prayer out loud. We didn't ask for him to fix our problems. We just asked for him to guide us. And we went to sleep, and I slept pretty good that night. I hadn't been sleeping good for a while. I woke up the next day, and I'm home, and I'm on my phone. My phone rang, and the owner of a company called me and was interested in hiring me as a possible production manager. And I was like, what? Well, how is this, like, where does that even come from? Like, I'm at rock bottom. I am throwing the towel in my mind. I don't see the light right now. And then, boom, the day after, we prayed out loud together. He didn't just answer my prayer, Scott. He slapped me upside the head with it. There's no other way to put it. It wasn't, let me pat you on the back. It was, man, I'm here. I got you. Just trust in me. I got you. That year was our darkest year. But here we are, coming out on the other side. I feel more hopeful more strength. There's something about just trusting, just knowing. But it's got to be genuine. And it's got to be when you're ready. I think it was that night that I prayed. That was the first time that I truly was, all right, I'm all in, God, what's up? Like, calm this storm down for me, please. Do something. Show me you're at least there in one way or another. And man, did he ever. I'm going from that moment of saying I don't believe to that moment of I believe. And then that further on moment of actually realizing that you believe is the idea that I don't feel alone anymore. That there's now hope.